a second. Let's get all this together. It's gonna be a good one. Boop. Give me 1 second. Let's get all this together. Just bear with me for a second, people. Waiting for the brother man to tap in. Just give me some seconds. Let them come in and join. Alright, there you go. Alright, coming in now, yo.
Yo.
Yo, where it go? What's good with your family?
What's goody, bro? What's good with you?
You're ready. Congratulations on the album.
Yo, much love, bro. Much love. That shit was a lot of work, fam. Much love.
Look, let's start it off right, man. Introduce yourself to the people.
What's good, y'all? I go by the name of Fresh. Y'all know me from a lot of different things, whether it's playing ball. Now I'm doing my music thing right now. It's kind of popping off for me. Crown Heights, Brooklyn raised me. Yeah, man, just out here right now. I'm in New England, though. Just making major moves out here, getting a lot done out here.
All right, I feel good, man. Look, what's the name of your album, first and foremost?
I bet. So my album is called Dougie. You can find that on everything right now. Apple Music. It's my name is Fresh, artist titled Dougie. You can look it up. I got some hit songs on there. I got one track called Hard for Me that's like straight up club banger right now. It's getting a lot of love on like all platforms. It's like I said, it's on Apple Music. You can find it, stream it on Spotify, pretty much any social use, title, and whatever you want. Whatever you could buy something on or stream it on, it's on it. Title Dougie.
Well, I heard you mention ball. You come from ball. So how did you transfer into music?
Yo, it was crazy, man. You know, like coming up in New York in that 90s era, playing ball, like you was involved with music no matter how you put it. Like, you know, it was everywhere around you. So I was always in love with music, but ball was like my number one passion. Like that's what I was good at. That's what I knew could probably get me out the hood. So yeah, I used to, like I said, I played ball I went to school, like I went to Banneker in Brooklyn, and that took me, I went to school for a little bit, and that even took me overseas. So I went overseas for a couple years, and I got hurt. And like even through all that time in school and everything, I still would like write. Even in high school, like back in high school, I would still have my books where I write my little raps and like hold on to them, and it was still like a passion, like a hobby of mine. So I always kept it in the back burner. Then when I got hurt, it was like, you know what? Let me just play with this a little bit more, because I was around a lot of people where I was at that was really giving it some work. So I was like, you know what? I could do this. I've been trying to do this for a minute anyway. So I tried it, and it actually like popped. People was like, yo, you should keep up with it. So I was like, all right, let me try it a little bit more.
That's a blessed thing to have two passions that you're good at like that. Now, I mean, most people don't find that. So to have two of them is a beautiful thing.
It's crazy, bro. Especially music. It take a lot to get any kind of like, you know, it's not like playing basketball where I know I dunk on somebody, I did my thing. Like music, it's up to everybody else to like really either feel your shit or not. So like it's tough to even be in this game and like to make that transition. Like, bro, I made 4 mixtapes to get to this album. So like I felt like I was not gonna do it, but I was like, yo, let me just keep pushing through it. People telling me keep going, so I'm like, I feel like I got seasoned to it. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to drop an album, put some real time and effort into something that I think people will enjoy. So I'm just glad they fuck with it.
Good. I'm glad. Shit, they should support you, man. So, do you get a lot of support? A lot of the love that you have from basketball, did that transfer over to the music support?
On the real, bro, that's the hardest thing to do was to get the people that rock with me and ball to come over to the music. It was tough. It's
Yeah.
still tough. Like they like, yo, why you stop playing? I'm like I got hurt. Like shit, I just want to
Yeah, two
make the
different jobs.
music. But like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. Like, I still got a lot of people that will only fuck with me for me and like just me in the past, and they family love me to death, but like they won't support the music like they would me as a person. So I'm like, just the same thing, do it. But you know, everything, it's not for everybody. Like I said, I grew up in that '90s era, so I stuck to that in my music still. Like with trying to evolve and keep up, but not like try to sound too much like the new wave. And that's a tough thing to do. So if you don't sound like what's popping right now on the radio, everybody don't want to really hear it.
Well,
Listen to the radio.
The radio don't really determine the music no more.
Not at all.
We got so many platforms that we type in who we want to hear.
That's a fact.
So
that's a fact.
So look, you being from Brooklyn, you being from overseas, where do you see most of your support coming from?
Truth be told, it's all the fans I meet now. Cause like I do a lot of shows, bro. Like I do plenty of shows. So like I run into fans and like after the show, like, oh, where can I find your music? And those people really like support me. They be like all kind of people. Like I be all over the place. Like I be in New England, so it's like I got black people, white people, all kind of people at the shows, and those be the ones that like really buy the music, stream the music. So like I rely on them. But COVID kind of killed that with all the shows, so it's kind of like hard to do that right now.
I was just about to get to that.
Yeah.
So what's the what's some things that you're doing as an artist that's occupying your time over there right now?
I ain't gonna lie, with COVID, it was a blessing and a curse at the same time because I got lucky. I was able to stay at home and get paid, right? So like I was able to work on the album straight from the beginning of COVID till like September when I dropped it. So like I was able to like really sit in the studio, lock in, figure out what I wanted to do with it, how I wanted it to sound, and it really helped me get that project done as fast as I did, to be honest with you. So like it's just been tough because you can't do shows. So like any kind of paid gigs, you can't do that. Like tried to do the live stream shows, but I can never get my sound right in the crib because I ain't got no real like that setup. So I was like, I don't want to sound crazy on a bunch of these live streams with a lot of people watching. So I was like, let me just fall back on that and wait till shit open up again.
So look, what you taking a like independent route or you looking for a label deal?
Right now I like the independent wave because you ain't gotta. I don't want to. That's a tough question because like I roll with a team, so like you roll with a bunch of people. You like, yo, if I get on, we all on. But then there come a time where like, yo, maybe they want to take somebody else out the group, or like you do pop and it's like, yo, I don't want to take your boys with you. So it's like I can't be like, I wouldn't want to take a deal if it came, but it'd have to be right for me and like just everybody around me. If I couldn't at least bring them with me, I probably wouldn't want to do it. Especially if we're at that point where we getting that notice from them. So if they noticing it, that means it's a lot of people noticing, and we could keep rocking on our own. So that's a tough one. I ain't gonna even hold you.
What's coming up? Like, what was one of your biggest influences in hip hop?
My biggest influence in hip hop, I can't lie, it was that era, that Biggie and Tupac beef. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just watching that coming up, and Nas and everybody from that. Like New York had such a squad of hitters. Like you had DMX and them Locks, you had Jay, Fab. Like it was a crazy '90s. So like all of them, to be honest. Like I took a lot of inspiration from Big and the way he told stories, and then like as time came out, more artists came out. Like artists like Fab, I really like took like a notice and a real liking to his whole flow and how he introduced metaphors and like a different way of saying things. So I was like, you know what, I kind of like being witty with it instead of just like saying straight up what it is. So like I kind of took a lot from a lot of different artists, like a bunch of New York artists, to be honest. I wish it was like it was back then, to be honest. It ain't like that no more. Like the New York scene, it's just crazy.
World ain't never going back fresh.
I hear you. I still miss it though, but I do give like a lot of New York artists right now. They coming up, they heavy. Like even that whole like Fabio Foreign. My main dude out right now is Davies. I'm gonna rock with Davies always because I just like his cadence, the way he come with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with the way he bring it. So, but I listen to everybody. Anything that make me bop my head, I still bop to it. I don't hate on none of the new age music. I still listen to it, but you won't hear me listening to it all day.
You still keep your ear in the streets for the unsigned artists?
I be trying, yo. I mean, I don't be home no more, so like I don't know what's going on out there. Like it's hard to keep up with there, but like I be doing like up where I'm at, like New England, like Boston and New Hampshire and Vermont and shit like that. Like it's some talent up here, yo. I ain't gonna even lie. So I deal with a lot of underground artists now that I think could pop. Like they could be on the radio just like Tory Lanez, just like everybody, bro. It's like a lot of different people up here, and it's good to have that circle with me. We push each other to keep going harder. So like I keep making moves, they keep making moves. So I feel like one day, we gonna hit that stage, like that big stage.
All right. So you see, you you bumping shoulders with the support going from state to state, country to country. Do you see the support? Like, do you have support from the industry? Do you have any lines from the industry that's trying to help you get in?
You know, I've made a lot of industry connections along the way, and I can't even lie, they all lend a helping hand in any kind of way, whether it's a feature from somebody that's like up at like an industry artist, or like getting onto these major shows, like opening for these big artists, or like, and once I do that and I meet them, it's like I got a bond with them. Like we end up talking on social media, like we start linking on some connections and like possibly setting up stuff for the future. So it's always like the love is like there, and like most people really don't hate in the industry. Like you meet them, they'll support you after if they rock with you. If you like on some bullshit and you ain't trying to make no real moves, they'll curve you. But if they see you really trying to do it, they definitely show love.
Well, that's dope, man. That's dope. Hey, we gotta look out for each other.
Well, because like even on my album, I got Ren Thomas and Reef the Lost Cause on there. Reef is a legend, you know what I'm saying? And like to have him on it, I tell people that they're like, yo, how you get? I'm like, I opened for him. We chilled in the back, burnt one down. Next thing you know, we linked up. We even shot a video for that. So people like they give me credit for like just me working. I work hard, bro. Like I know that you don't got to be the best artist to get on, so I just try to work harder than all of them, the best artists and the hard worker. So I'm like, if I could put in hard work like that, then it's gonna open doors.
All right. How important do you think are the visuals, like for you doing? How do you say you do your album 17 tracks, whatever? How important do you feel like the visuals are for those songs?
Yo, visuals play the biggest key right now. I ain't gonna lie. Visuals is everything right now. Like you got like Joyner Lucas making those one take videos up here, and they like fire, bro. All kind of deep videos, and it's like you need videos like that. For some independent artists, you ain't getting the bread like that, whether it be on the streets or like you getting it. It's tough to get like one of those pro videos. So like me personally, I like shooting videos on the like I'll be on the go so much. So like I'll just shoot the video on my camera. I get the clips on the camera, send it to somebody to edit it because like yo, I can't stage some of that stuff. So it's like I wish I could because I know it'd be like that grade A studio quality and it'd be like what they want to see. But like videos is everything. You just got to give them something different, something to make them like, because they can hear you all day. But if you could show them like, and if they can see what you're saying instead of just listening to you, like, oh my God, you got it. That's when you got them.
Oh,
And word, like I got a couple videos out too right now. I got videos on YouTube. Like if you check up Forever Fresh, I just shot a video out in DC. Like, and it's called something different. It's about it's about everything, like the whole what's been going on in the world. So like I was able to go to the Black Lives Matter, stand outside of the White House and shit, and like just speak about what's going on. So like that's something you can't just bring out a bunch of cameras and shit. So like I was able to get that done, and I was like, yo, that's a visual that everybody like. It got a lot of attention because it was like current. It was like really. Check it out, y'all. If y'all ain't see it, check it out. Forever Fresh on YouTube. Y'all find a bunch of videos from me.
all right. So look, you speaking of that, coming to DC, dealing with talking about all the black movement and all that. What's your stance on that? How you feel about what's going on in the world right now?
Man, it's a crazy world. Like you know what I'm saying. It's the sad thing about it is it's not nothing new. It's like right now we you know how we grown now. So like we've seen a lot of shit coming up with the same thing with cops, whether it be Rodney King, whether it be what happened with not Abner. Well, either way, Abner. Like it's been going on. Like this shit has been going on. It's like, oh, we want change. Whether they march, whether they do this, it. I don't know, bro. It's like, what can we say? Like, I'm pissed off to see that on the news. Like, and it was good for America to see that because it opened so many people's eyes. Like, really, now we got a movement. It's like, but it's like they should keep it going. Like, it got to be some more changes. It's just. It's gonna happen again, is what I say. Give it before the end of this year. This year, look how this year's been going, bro. Like we still got so much time left. Who knows what's gonna happen before December, the end of the new year? It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, you're right, man. That's why I say the world going. We don't know where the world going to end up. You just gotta do what
I
we gotta do.
I hate to say it because I'm not really political, and I hate to say it. Like, I never wanted to see it like that, but I see this year that it's really about the politics, bro. Because I feel like no matter what happens, whoever get elected, we gonna be in trouble. Whether it's gonna be some civil shit, it's gonna be some crazy shit going on in the world that I ain't ready to see, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. So look, speaking on that, your career with the music, right? You see yourself getting back into sports on any platform for sports, or
Bro,
you see music as this is what I'm doing?
I'm washed right now in ball. Like, for me, I tried to get back out there a couple times. They brought me out the fucking Gersh and shit. Like, I'm like, bro, I'd rather drink Hennessy on the side and talk some shit with the homies. So I mean, I'll play fun for rec league or whatever or something like that, but I can't see me doing it to try to like really like compete like on a level where I need to help the team win, because I don't think I don't want to do that no more.
You see yourself helping any kids anytime soon, like reaching out, helping training some children, getting them up ready?
To be honest, bro, yeah, I always did. Like, but I know at one point, like, especially with the music and how I kind of live my life, it's kind of like wild sometimes. So I didn't want to be a role model for kids when I know if they easily just check out a couple things, they'll see me doing some wild shit. So I was like, I didn't want to put myself
Sometimes
at that
they're
risk.
the best role models, though.
And that's true. And that's why I got a little bit, I'm older now. So I'm starting to see like, yo, I could definitely influence a bunch of kids because I still got that. So like, you know, a coach or any kind of something like that with ball, I'll definitely like to get into it. But I got to slowly get my body back in shape to do that.
Yeah, I was sure you could definitely, man. Cause
But if I was home, for sure, I would be involved with it because that's what all the hoopers is. That's everybody I know. So like they all got their camps, they got this going on. And I know I come home and I'm like, yo, come on, let's work out, let's get it popping. So like if I was back home, I'd definitely be more influenced with basketball. But up here, it's just like all music around me.
yeah, definitely, because you know what I mean. Us being from the hood, like anything we get out to, like you traveling and getting into the whole world. Not too many people from our walk of life get those opportunities. So when you
Facts.
come back and you bring that information, I mean, you know, the youth, you tapped in, so the youth will listen to you. You come from where
That's
they come from the same exact world. You know what I mean? So it's
word. That's real.
spread that knowledge, keep it going.
Word. Word. But
Like,
eventually, I mean, I'm gonna get back into ball, and I know once I start getting on the court again, it's gonna spark that fire like what it used to be, and I'll definitely get more like get that passion back to like really get out there and do the thing. Hopefully, I'm hoping. I ain't gonna lie.
well, look, we know you on the tour side, you on the athletic side. You know what I'm saying? You entering the music industry. How you feel about acting? Like getting into movies, getting into things like that. You got personality. We see it in your music and your videos. So how you feel about getting into movies and things like that?
Bro, I wouldn't even know I wouldn't even know what to do with that. Like my cousin do that right now. He doing movies and stuff, and I applaud him for doing that because I couldn't. It's hard enough to get on stage and be able to rap for 30 minutes and try to keep the people like embraced, but like acting is a whole different ballgame. Like I ain't gonna front that. I would definitely try to get into that game if I could, because that's where they say the money at. But people like it's only so far music could take you. And I'm like, shit, if I can make more money doing that, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? It'll still be there, but get the money.
Power of the dollar. The dollar is where we go. Mm-hmm.
Word, because I be seeing everybody now in the hood. Like I be seeing the homies that my homies like in movies and like series. I'm like, yo, that's my homie, and in the series, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Like everybody making movies. I'm like, I should be home instead of being up here in the sticks. But some things is moving this way for me. You know, I could be doing one or two things, and it's like this is working right now. So I'm gonna just try to rock this out till I can't.
Well, look, you know the fall coming and everything like that. What you got like any kids, family, anything like that?
Yeah, I got kids. Yeah, I got some girls. I got twins, and I got a 13-year-old girl. So I got a couple girls.
Okay, girl dad.
Yeah, I guess I was blessed with the curse or gifted or karma.
Hey, listen, man. It's a blessing. Either way you put it, it's a blessing, man. Healthy
Word.
lives.
Wouldn't trade them for the world, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. She a gift to society.
They definitely gonna be better than I was.
That's the plan. That's what I always say. That's the plan. Look, you going out of state and playing ball in Brooklyn. What was like what do you see was one of the most difficult, like the difficult fights to fight coming up? Like coming from Brooklyn and going out of town, like going in another country. Like what was more of the biggest fight?
It was crazy for me, bro. Like I left Brooklyn for my childhood to go on. I left Brooklyn and went to Vermont, bro. School. I was like one of the only 3 black people up there. All of us was on the basketball team. It was crazy. So like that was like a whole culture shock to me. It was like My nigga, I can't lie. I was about to cry when my parents when I had to leave. I was like, yo, I got to go home. I can't even. It's mountains. Ain't nothing out here. Like I can't do this. I'm from Brooklyn. About a week into that shit, I went to a couple parties. I was like, yo, I'm with this. I could do this. Like that. So that kind of changed me. And it's kind of crazy. Like that's what it took to make me like enjoy it. But ever since then, like even going overseas, I was like, I adapted, bro. Like no matter where I went. Cause like I traveled a lot. Even when I left Brooklyn, I was like in Vegas, I was in Atlanta, like everything. Like I was just moving around. So like I had to like just adapt wherever I went, like start over. So I kind of got used to, yeah, just like, yeah, just adapting to wherever I was and just like getting love and just keep progressing. Like it was crazy. I can't even believe I've been as many places as I have been, bro. It's crazy.
What's the groupie love looking like, man? What's the groupie love looking like?
Well, at the moment, I'm locked down. I've been on lockdown for like almost 2 years now, so I've been
Okay.
chilling. But at one point, it was crazy. I won't even hold it. I was a little nutty boy, and that's why I was kind of happy that uh I got tamed because I ain't want no more kids or no damn diseases. So I was like, you know what? But
It's a
no,
lot of talk. It's a lot of talk out here in the music industry. It's so much these parties, so much going on. It's like the
yeah.
life everybody want to live. You don't
But it's
see too many
different.
people walking away from that life.
It's different when you like in the sticks too, bro. It's a whole different vibe. I can't even talk about it because my girl here. But I like I said, I'm happy I got caught. Like the best thing that happened to me, I got now. So I'm like, I'm good. Like I have had all my shows. We do a lot together, and so I'm happy to have that. Also a partner with me that could be at the shows and like ride with me in my music. So that's also a good thing because groupies will get you in trouble. I know a lot of homies that got caught up with some of them for real.
Man, you ain't the only one. What's your take on like the like R&B? Like how you feel about like doing R&B songs and things like that?
Bro, I love R&B music. Like that was my first like hip hop, and it was R&B. Like R&B is like one of my favorites. So like I love listening to it more than anything. I got a homie that I actually just did an R&B song with, bro. It ain't me. Like he was really trying to make me sing on it. So like I can't do R&B, but I love R&B music. Like I can't, I can't even say that. I'm like laughing about that shit because I just did it like 2 days ago. But nah, I love R&B music, bro.
Well,
But
I
I
mean,
feel like
you don't
everybody
gotta
sounds the
have to
same
sing on
now. Everybody sound the same now though with the auto tune. I miss old R&B too,
it.
like the old Boys and Men and you
Yeah, you
know.
don't gotta sing on it. You can throw your little balls, get the melody right, get somebody else to sing on that track for you.
Yeah, I do. I got like I said, I got a homie I just did one with, and we actually did like 2 or 3 joints that was strictly for the ladies, slow tempo. He's singing, I'm like smooth rapping, and the women like it, which is funny. Like the homies be like, "Oh, bro, you crazy for that one," and then I'm like, "All right," but the streams is going up for some reason. That's on the women. But
That's
yeah,
what matters, bro. That's what matters. You know what I mean?
hmm
Just like you can't depend on the men for no love. It's what the women really like.
yeah, that's for real. Because they're listening to it all damn day. Like, and the kids, that's another one. It's like hard to get through to the kids. You get the kids, those the ones like if you got kids, they'll sit there in front of their damn tablet or whatever and watch something 100 times. I'm like, yo, you watching that shit still? Like, you watch that shit like 1,200 times?
Shit, do that TikTok shit. Get a little one of them little melody catchy things. Come up with a little dance or something. Do a TikTok.
Man,
Start a
I
challenge.
can't.
And
I
put that
can't do
shit out.
TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. One of my homies got caught up on TikTok trying to do something funny and cute with his girl, and he got caught up like one of them outfit switch joints. So I'm like, I try to stay away from TikTok just in case I get caught up on a lit night and want to do something stupid. Like, nah, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna do that
listen,
to
start a little challenge or something. That's how everybody else do it.
them. Mm-hmm. Ashford. Yeah, my bad, bro. But yeah, nah, TikTok is booming. I've seen a couple people doing that, and it's like really catching on. But I don't understand how to do that. Like I said, I'm old school. Like I'm still catching up to all the shit that like the Deezers and all these other like music sites that they can stream on. Like I'm still catching up to that. So like I'm kind of old school.
All right. So we talked about the music. Let's get to like the business aspect of it, right?
Hmm.
But you trying to like make investments in other things, buy into stocks, buy into properties.
I can't right now. I'm kind of caught up in some things, trying to make some moves, but I don't. Those things I can't. And it's along the range of what you just said, but like I don't want to talk about it until I know for sure. Sometimes I say something like right before it's about to go down, and then I fuck it
Yeah,
up.
fucked up. Yeah.
But I am like involved with some things right now to like try to make some big moves. But Cause like rap ain't my only thing. Like I work too, bro. Like I work for I don't want to say well, I work for Verizon. I ain't gotta hold that shit back. I work for Verizon too. So like I work and music is like I gotta bust my ass to get that shit done on the side. So like everything else is just
So you on the grind.
yeah, bro, for real. For real, for real. Like I don't never stop. Like that's what I'm saying. I get off work and then I gotta go right back to the studio, go to trying to get to a show or like do this and that. And it be draining a nigga sometimes. So that's why I'm like to get the album done and get the feedback I got from it so far, I'm like, well worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see it coming back to me. Like with the work I put in, I can see it. So it's like, well worth it.
You stick to mostly just the writing, or do you help on the production side, the engineering? Do you help shoot the videos?
Nah, in the videos I'd be like more hands on because it's like, me doing them for other people. Nah, like to be honest, all I do is write.
No, I'm saying like for yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like, yeah, like I said, my girl be shooting my videos for me. Like, we put like she just pull up the camera and we get them shot and done. Like, then we do the editing together. I send it to a homie, and then we get it all chopped up together. But I can't do it per se on my own enough to where I can sit down and get one whole project done. I wish I could though. That's one thing I should have learned over COVID was like how to do something else, like either mixing, engineering, or like some video stuff.
Well, that
But
shit ain't never too late. Ain't never
now
too
you're
late.
right. You're right. This shit ain't over yet either. We don't know how long we're gonna be on lockdown really.
Definitely don't. So you can still do that shit. Dang,
But
yeah.
yeah, nah, I just stick to the writing part. Like I just like to write. I sit back and just write my music, and then I got like a lot of other people that really help me get everything else done. So it's like real good to have those connecting pieces. Like I said, I got a guy for the videos. I can send all my songs to. Like I can record in my crib on my setup, and I don't know how to really mix it, so I send it up to the homie, and he bless it for me. So it's like it's real good to have those people. Like that's like kind of like my support system because like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't get a lot of my shit done. So like I really owe it a lot to them too. I can't shout them out right now. They don't know.
So
They know who they are.
where do your passion come from the music? Where do you find where do you find your passion for the music? Do you it come from your heart, something you just feel, or is it things that happen in your life every day? You just feel like, yo, this would be an ill topic to talk about in the song.
Yeah, real talk, it'd be all life experiences, bro. It'd be like either what's going on now or something I've went through in the past, like coming up. Like it all just come out when I hear a certain beat. It's like whether I'm talking about something that happened last week or it's like something I was 15 or 16 running around doing dumb shit with, the fam and shit. And it's like it just come out. But like I try not to like a lot of I didn't do a lot of bad shit. Like I'm a good dude at heart. Everybody know me. Like, but everybody got their little things that you don't want your you don't want the cops or your moms to know about. So like when it comes to that, I don't try to like glorify any of those things in my music because like I've came to that point where I don't want my kids to be listening to shit like that and wanting to follow it or like I just don't want to put that image out like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to come off at that as that kind of dude.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like I don't want to the youth. I want to kind of inspire them. Like even way I'm not a role model, like I said, but I don't want to push that on the kids because if they like it, they're gonna want to do what I'm saying. So I'd rather say something that they not really like. That's gonna send them down the wrong path.
Mm-hmm.
But that
So
shit is tough to do. That shit is tough to do in your music and still try to be relevant too. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody be talking about WAPs and shit, but I'll be trying to not say it. But I listen to it, but I won't try to say it.
what's who's one of the people that you've been trying to get a feature with that's in the industry? Like who is somebody that you would want to have a feature from?
Shit, I already like one person. It's East, but I already know how to get East. I got contact with them, but I don't do those prices. Like I'd rather meet somebody and then we do something legit. Like, but if it was like no money involved and no bullshit like behind the scene with your management and shit, like I would want to work with somebody like East and honestly like even though he in trouble right now, I would want to do something with Tory. I don't even know why. I just think it'd be like a great song. And I know he catching all slack and he should be like I don't condone anything that man did at all. But with somebody like Tory, how about that? Somebody that sound like that got that Tory Lanez type flow. Like
Shit, ain't too many people that sounded like Tory with Tory Bob.
that's what I'm saying. So like but if it was like a rapper, even Fab, bro, like that ass, that'd make my life right there to get something with Fab. Like and that'd be it. I'm like, if I don't even do another anything, like I've accomplished enough in my career that I could be like, yo,
Well,
I'll
look,
be a
man,
real
let's
good
reach
rapper.
out and try to make that happen. Let's try to get you on the track with Fab, man.
Yo, it's sad because you know people. I know you know people. Like it's I have a hard man to get to.
Man, listen, Brooklyn connections, man. Let's connect them dots. It
Let me
ain't that
know, bro.
hard. It ain't that hard.
Hey, let me know. Like whatever I got to do, like for real, because I know what that'll be like for me. I'll shit, nigga. What? Don't get me excited right now. You just made me start sweating when you said that shit.
Let's make that happen. Let's connect them dots. Let's see. That's what this is about, man. You see, I'm doing this show, the Roundupp. That's what I'm trying to do. Hey, I'm just
Word.
trying to connect the dots for everybody. You know what I'm
Word,
saying?
my G, and for real, much love to you for having me on the Roundup, bro. Like, I wasn't even like, when you hit me up, I was like, word, yeah, I seen the other ones. I'm like, anything to show love, like, that's coming from home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the love that I don't normally get from home. So it's like, that's real love right there. And I appreciate this.
Well, you know that anything else I say, anything I'm a part of, bro, you always got a platform. Anything I do, you drop
Much
out.
love.
Anything you just send it to me. You want to jump up, say something. You want to address the people. Anything, bro. My
Word.
shit, from whatever to however, you always got a platform here, bro.
That's love, bro. I really appreciate that, for real. Just to get that word out there to those other ears. And like some ears that's gonna pick me up right now, never heard anything about me. You know, maybe they go check it out, spread the word. Like that's how it goes. Just like word of mouth, ear to ear, you know. So that's love. Like I really appreciate that.
Yeah, bro. That's all we about. Well, look, I don't want to hold up all your time before we get out of here. You know you're a bud smoker and all that, right? You know all that, right? So give me some of the best marijuana strains, some of the best smokes you had. Like where it's from, what's the names? Give it to
Oh,
us.
oh man. All right, well, right now I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm smoking this pink snowman. I love this shit. This shit is fire. This is what I'm smoking right now. But man, I didn't smoke some weed, bro. Like I didn't smoke some. I've been This one time I was in this tent, bro, and they had like the leaf blower and they zipped that. They just blew all the smoke. Like I've been to like festivals, like I performed at these weed festivals and I've smoked like cannons and shit. But I like the pink snowmans. I like that Millie's mimosa right now. Um, what I just had, any kind of cake. I ain't gonna even like wedding cake. That shit was fire. I love the wedding cake. But yeah, bro.
Pound cake is good too.
Yeah, the lemon pound cake, or you said the pound cake?
The lemon pound cake.
Yeah, bro. I got that when I came to the city and I first got introduced to runts. I didn't know what the fuck runts was, bro. And then my homie came and gave me the cans. I was like, yeah, that lemon pound cake and runts was the first thing I had out of can, and that shit had me good.
Look,
but
gotta
yeah,
stay high. I gotta keep the vibrations right.
how you smoke yours though?
Fonton papers, Fonton raw.
That's it.
So you know how it go. Listen, man. It's only one way to smoke it, man.
I know.
No more backwoods. It's just Fonto on papers, man. No more
They
just
too hard.
Fonto.
I ain't gonna front. It's hard as hell to get Fonto up here, bro. You gotta hit up one of them good ass like Indian spots. Like you can't find it out here, really.
Man, you better search anywhere I'm at in the world. I'm gonna find me some Fonto. You hear me? Anywhere I'm at in the world, I'm gonna find me some, bro. I start having shit shipped.
That's what I'm talking. Word, real shit.
I'm gonna get that toe. But anyway, look, man, I appreciate you, man. I'm saying I wish you the best on all your endeavors. Anything you get into, you know what I'm saying? Keep me in the loop for any reason I fall out of the loop. You know what I'm saying? Any way I can help you or anything like that, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Shout your shit out again. Let all the people know where they can reach you at, all the shit they can do to support you.
All right, so it's me, your boy Fresh. You can find me on Spotify. My new album just came out called Dougie. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. You can hit me up on YouTube to check my videos. It's called Forever Fresh. You can look me up there and find a bunch of my videos. Like I said, Dougie just came out. I got a group, The Horsemen. We got our project coming out probably before the end of this year. Just making moves, man. I'm a little bit everywhere. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Forever Fresh 718. Yeah, that's it. Oh, shout out my squad, second to none. My bad, my management. I get in trouble if I don't say that shit. I got to plug the management. Second to none. Felix, you know I messed up. My bad, boss.
Yeah, definitely, man. Plug everything, man. Everything. Well, look, Fresh, man. Like, again, man, I appreciate you for your time.
Much love, bro. Thank you.
The best, bro.
Much love, bro. Thanks for having me. Yo, shout out Roundupp. Yo, bro, we going to stay in touch for sure.
You already know, man. Love is love.
Love, fam. Peace.